Class 10 Science Chapter 2 Acids, Base and Salts. मैं प्रसाद सर. Today we will start second chapter, that is the acid, base and salt. So first we see around us acid and base, some are natural sources. So first of all, acids. How can see this acids? First is tamarind, it contains tartaric acid. Second one is apple, it contains malic acid. Third one is vinegar, it is acetic acid. And that is last is tomato, so it has oxalic acid. Similarly, in the case of base, the natural sources given here: lime, which is calcium hydroxide; baking soda, that is the sodium hydrogen carbonate; antacid, that is the magnesium hydroxide; and washing soda, that is the sodium carbonates. These substances are around us, which shows the acid and base. Now, how can identify the acid and base? So, you can see here there is three steps and three round circle points. These are the round circular points. So, first of all, take here acids and drop by dropper. With the help of this dropper, we can drop uh, phenolphthalein. So it turns to red color. This is red color, so it is acid. And similarly, methyl orange, it turns to yellow color. And the hibiscus flower juice, it turns to green color, this type. So these are the identification to identify the acid and base. So different indicators change the color in acidic meter or basic medium, like phenolphthalein, methyl orange, and the hibiscus flower juice. So these are the indicators to identify the acid and base. Now come to the chemical property of acid and base. First of all, I want to discuss about acid and base. First of all, acids. What is the acids? According to Arrhenius theory, those substances which gives hydrogen ions in the solution. Suppose it is your HCl, hydrochloric acid. It gives H ions and chloride ions. So due to the presence of this hydrogen ion, it is acid. And second one is H2SO4. Here is 2H ions and 1 sulfate ions. So it is a strong acid, and due to presence of this hydrogen ion. If hydrogen ion is more, so it is called as strong acids. And as you know, H2CO3, H2CO3, it gives 2H ions and 1 carbonate ions. So due to presence of this ions, so it is your acid. So many acids are there. I have to write here. First one is HNO3. It is nitric acid. And it is H2SO4 sulfuric acid. HCl hydrochloric acid and H2CO3 carbonic acid. Acids are two types. It is divided into two types. First one is weak acid and second is strong acid. Weak acids, those acids which gives very less hydrogen ions are called as weak acids, such as acetic acid CH3COOH and carbonic acid H2CO3. These are the weak acids. They gives very less hydrogen ions, so they are called as weak acid. And in the case of strong acid, that is HNO3, it gives more. It is nitric acid, H2SO4 sulfuric acid, and HCl hydrochloric acid. They gives more hydrogen ion with respect to the weak acid. So they are called as strong acid. Similarly, base, what are the base? Base, those gives hydroxyl ion. Suppose sodium hydroxide NaOH, it gives hydroxyl ion like this, sodium plus and OH minus. And ammonium hydroxide, that is NH4OH, it gives ammonium ion and hydroxide ion. These are the hydroxide, and due to presence of these hydroxide ions, it is base. This is K ions, not this is your K plus and OH minus. So due to presence of this hydroxy ion, so it is a base. So acid is represented for hydrogen ion and base, it is represented to hydroxyl ion. It is called as hydrogen ion and it is hydroxyl ion. Now come to the base. Base is further divided into two parts. It is weak and strong. Weak and strong. Weak acid, those those base which gives very less hydroxide ions, as a NH4OH. It is a weak base. And those are gives which more hydroxide ions, they are strong, like as NaOH, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. These are the strong. So you can have to learn to this strong and weak base. Now come to the chemical property of acid and base. Chemical property of acid and base. So how do react base with metals or acid with metals? So when acid react with metal, it gives salt and hydrogen gas. Like hydrochloric acid, whenever reacts with zinc, it gives zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. It is like looking like hydrochloric acid, and with zinc plus zinc, it gives zinc chloride, ZnCl2 and hydrogen gas. It is, you can see here. So metals are giving hydrogen gas with the acids. You can see here, this is a test tube, this one is a test tube, this test tube is given here. It is a test tube, and there is a ground zinc, granules of zinc, so you can say Zn. And the solution is, in this solution, that is the dilute sodium hydroxide, and the boiling tube it is here, and it is your holder, and whenever it's burned to this, it gives hydrogen gas. But I want to tell you, it is not a sodium hydroxide, it is, this is wrong, it is a hydrochloric acid, that one, HCl. Whenever hydrochloric acid react with zinc, so it gives hydrogen, like this, Zn plus 2HCl, it gives ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. So this reaction shows with the help of this test tube. This is the test tube holder, this one is test tube holder, and is your test. And take some granules of zinc and pour some dilute hydrochloric acid. It's react with zinc, it produce hydrogen gas. And for the identification of hydrogen gas, we take here a burning matchstick. When burning matchstick is glowing glow, so that gas is called as hydrogen gas. Now, what is the effect of metals with base? So, the base, that is the sodium hydroxide, whenever it reacts with zinc, it gives sodium zincate, that is the sodium zincate, Na2ZnO2, and the hydrogen gas also. So, as you know, in this reaction, sodium hydroxide take as a aqueous solution, zinc as a solid, and the formation of sodium zincate, that is in the form of solid also, and the hydrogen, it is in the form of gas. You can see here what happened in this. In this, you can take zinc and some amount of, here is dilute hydrochloric acid, you can take here sodium hydroxide, it is like this, NaOH. So in this reaction, the gas is evolved, and this gas is also a hydrogen gas. But in this reaction, we want to show the sodium carbonate. We can take sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate in this. So that is the formation of carbon dioxide. How can form the carbon dioxide? It shows in the figure. Now come to the sodium carbonate. It is your sodium carbonate whenever react with acid. This is the acid, and this is your sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Hydrochloric acid, this one, it gives sodium chloride and water and carbon dioxide. So it is form a carbon dioxide. And sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate is called as NaHCO3. Whenever it reacts with hydrochloric acid, it gives sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. So it is the reaction, and you can see here some reaction is also given here. Acid are whenever react with base, so they gives salt and water. So this reaction is called as neutralization. So it is a good question for your examination. Whenever any any base react with acid, so it gives salt and water. How can gives? You can see one reaction is there, and some reactions I can see here. Suppose H2SO4 whenever reacts with sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium sulfate, that is the salt, Na2SO4, and the water molecule H2O. So it is valence equation. Now conductivity of acid solutions. How can show the electric conductivity of acid or alkaline solution? We take some amount of alkaline solution or acidic solution. It is acidic solution or alkaline solution, both. You can take any one of them. And this is your 9 volt battery, and it is your bulb, and this is your switch and some copper wires which connect to this in circuit. Whenever switch is on, this switch is on, the bulb is going glow up. Why? Because there is no connection, but due to presence of hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. Hydrogen ion, which is formed by the acid, and hydroxyl ion, it is formed with the alkaline solution. So due to presence of these hydrogen ion or hydroxyl ion, the conductivity of this liquid is increases. So bulb is always glowing on. So you can say these ions are responsible for the conductivity of the solution. If we pass electricity, so due to the presence of these hydroxide ion and hydroxyl ion, this is your hydrogen ion and it is your hydroxyl ion. So due to presence of these hydrogen ion or hydroxyl ion, the conductivity is increased always. Now come to the pH scale. What is the pH scale? The pH scale, it is the power of hydrogen. You can say pH means it is power of hydrogen. What is the meaning of power of hydrogen? That means more hydrogen ions, so more acidic. So it is called as power of hydrogen ion. And one formula is there, you have to learn this formula. It is pH is equal to minus log of hydrogen concentration ion. It is not given in your chapter, but it is necessary to learn in your examination. So hydrogen, this is the hydrogen ion concentration of the solution, and it is logarithmic. Now come to this pH scale. What is the pH scale? Our scientist, the name is Mr. Sorensen. He discovered this scale, and in this scale it is starting from 0 to 14. It is starting from 0 to 14, and middle is 7. That one is 7, and that is the neutral. Here is basic and here is acidic. As we going up to 7 to 0, so always increasing the power of acids. If there is 4, so it is weak acid. And it is going here, so it is your strong acid. And here is also up to 10, it is your weak base. And after this it is strong base. So you can see here, and it is a scale which measure the acidity or basicity of the solution. With the help of this scale, we can find it is base or acid. What is the importance of pH value? pH value की importance in our life. So you have see here, First one, it is given as pH and the process of digestion. In our stomach, there is a HCl, which is secreted by the organ, and it helps to digest the food. So, due to this, we have to digest our food. So, their pH is very important for our daily life. If you have some feeling acidity in your stomach, you are always taking antacids, which is a very weak base which neutralize the acidic reactions. Some other importance here given as second, pH of blood of life is process. So pH of blood is always range is given 6.8 to 7.8. If it exceed or decrease, so human being not be alive. Now pH of saliva. So our pH of saliva is always below 5.5. Now self defense of animals and plants and pH. pH is a factor which protect the animals of self defense. Now pH of soil for crops. So always use the fertilizer to increase the pH. So always good pH is 5 to 8 for a good soil. 5 to 8 pH is the for good soil. If pH is less than 5 or more than 8, so it is not good for crops. So these are the importance of our daily life of pH scale. Now come to the salt. What is the salt? When any acids, suppose HNO3, react with base NaOH, so it gives a salt NaNO3 and a water. So this is your salt. So in this category, whenever acid react with the base, it forms potassium nitrate and water. So that is the salt. This is your sulfuric acid and this is your copper hydroxide. This is base, and after reaction it gives copper sulfate, which is salt, and a water molecule. Similarly, acetic acid react with sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium acetate and water. And last, that is the sodium acetate react with ammonium hydroxide, it gives ammonium acetate and water. So this is the formation of salt. Salts are so many types. We have discussed to this. Nature of salts is given in your table as you have seen in your book, textbook. First of all, salt is copper sulfate. It is copper hydroxide. Formula source is copper hydroxide. So it is your weak of source. Formula of source, that is H2SO4. It is strong and acid. Copper sulfate salt, it is the sodium bicarbonate, and the source of basic radical, that is the sodium hydroxide, it is strong. And the for ammonium acetate, this one is ammonium acetate, the source is ammonium hydroxide, it is weak. And the source is this NH4Cl, it is source of ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH, and it is also weak. Now here is acid, this is the carbonic acid, it is weak and basic in nature. Now come to the acetic acid, it is weak and neutral. This is your nitric acid, it's your strong Nature of salt is acidic. So you can check with the help of this table. Now, what is acid rain? How can explain the acid rain? Whenever, as you know, the water has pH 7 and that is the neutral. So water is neutral. If pH of water is going down to 7, so that becomes acidic. So what happen in our daily life? The industry produce carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides. So these oxides are going up and up. These sulfur dioxide molecules are going up and in the atmosphere there is a moisture and cloud has water. So there is water H2, and whenever they combine this SO2, CO2 and NO2 like this, carbon dioxide whenever react to form carbonic acid, sulfur dioxide with react with oxygen, it is sulfur trioxide, and sulfur trioxide react with water, it gives sulfuric acid, and nitrogen oxide react with water, it gives nitric acid. Sulfuric acid and carbonic acid and nitric acid, these are the strong acids and which produce acid, and it mix with water and in the form of rain. So that rain is called as acid rain, and which is very harmful for our body, human body, your human beings, whether it is plants also. Now your chapter is finished. आपका चैप्टर समाप्त हो गया। अब इस चैप्टर को क्वेश्चन आंसर जो है आपको अपनी कॉपी में लिखने हैं। जैसा मैंने आपको समझाया वैसे ही आपको इन सबको कॉपी में करना है, कंप्लीट करना है, और कंप्लीट हो जाने पर जो है कॉपी आप लोग मुझे बताएंगे कंप्लीट हो गई या नहीं, यस या नो में बताएंगे। थैंक यू। मेरा वीडियो लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों में शेयर करें।